hating Islamists or women-killing tyrants, but actually us, an American Congress bent on the apocalypse. Don't we understand? Iranians love their children too.
And believe me when I say to you, I hope the Iranians love their children too.
See, he's making fun of himself, so we won't. I'd say stick to movies, but even those aren't very good.
Pretty good.
Some of them are. It hasn't had a good one in a while.
Shallow Hal was one of the funniest movies.
School of Rock was great. I'm with KG.
School of Rock was a good movie.
Yeah,
I have to say that. Well, let's stick to the topic here, KG, before we go off the rails.
I don't even know who any of those people are.
Natasha Lyonne.
I know Jack Black and I know Morgan Freeman.
I didn't know the other fella. But Natasha Lyonne is an actress in Orange Is the New Black. She has quite of a colorful history.
She was in American Pie.
Yeah, that's true.
American Pie.
What a classic film that was. She's made a lot of interesting choices over her career.
I liked American Pie.
Me too.
I didn't particularly care for this.
The scene.
It just wasn't very good.
Did this video convince you, Kimberly, that perhaps this Iranian deal is great because Jack Black has a Frisbee?
Yes, it did. Julie, quick, switch chairs.
Let's go. Come on over.
Yeah. No.
No.
I mean, I was watching it because Dana sent it. She's like, this is perfect for the show. And then I was watching it, and I was like, this screams Greg monologue. We're all watching it. Bowling, everyone got it. So we're like, okay, I get it. This is Hollywood again. But what is this preachy weirdness where they think they know better than everybody else?
Well, they have every right, Julie, to say whatever they... Of course. And we love it when we hear people that we agree with. What I find interesting here is that they're making fun of the idea while they're still doing it.
Right. Exactly.
Well, the Sting impression was nice, right?
Yes, very good.
That was great, Jack Black. Color me cynical and old, but I really don't care what Natasha Lyonne of American Pie fame, because I don't watch Orange Is the New Black, has to say about...
Color you orange.
Color me orange about politics. I just, I don't really care.
Who's impersonating Queen Noor?
I don't know. Wait, Eric, you know what I thought was interesting? This was commissioned, I guess, by something called Global Zero. However, it's exactly what Obama was saying. What a coincidence.
Yeah, they're right in lockstep, in goose step, in fact. Did you notice who was it that said, sorry about that. Who was it that said it would be the worst idea to go to war with Iran ever? Get toward the... Why would that be a bad idea, by the way? If they want to kill us, death to America, wouldn't it be a good idea to make sure they don't succeed in their goal of death to America?
I don't even think they notice that they say death to America. They probably have no idea.
Did you notice that Global Zero also has a plan to bring the global number of warheads, nuclear warheads, down to zero? Now, why would they want to do that? I get it, you don't want to have anyone, but isn't the fact that we are the strongest and have the most capability and the most nuclear power and haven't used it, except for the one time, have never used it in 50, 60 years, wouldn't it be the case for having the power to make sure the globe is safe, rather than making sure no one has one, and let Iran develop their own without telling anyone else, and then succeed in their goal of death to America?
Yeah, mutually assured destruction, working the Cold War. But I don't think they read up on that, Dana.
You suggested it.
Yes. Did it move you to rethink your position?
It moved me to pitch it as the A block.
Yes.
Look, there is nothing so important that can't be trivialized by Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you're right that they are making fun of themselves. It's like reading something in The Onion, but they get to something that you wrote about in Not Cool, which is if you can ridicule something so much, then it shows that it's not cool to be concerned about the Iran deal. Therefore, the message is, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Okay? And even if Global Zero comes up with this idea for celebrities, and you can put words in their mouths, and they're like, "Oh, it's fun." Yeah, and they probably got paid. Let's be honest. Okay, they probably got paid. If you are actually interested in finding out how to avoid and get to a situation where there's not a nuclear war, there's another group. It's United Against a Nuclear Iran, UANI. I think you can follow them on Twitter and things. They're doing actually really smart things. Senator Joe Lieberman is a part of that group, and I think their information is just so much more serious. And if I could just add one other thing, public polling is going the wrong way for Obama on this deal. It doesn't mean that they're ultimately not going to get it, because they might. But I think that they have been surprised by the sustained pushback on Capitol Hill and the growing concern outside of the elite foreign policy circles. People don't like the deal.
But here's what I don't get.
And this video is not going to happen.
Yeah, who's this supposed to appeal to, right? Because I could see between two ferns Obama doing that before the election. He's trying to get millennials to come out and vote. This is up to Congress.
Yeah.
Do you really think a Brad Sherman, who's skeptical about this deal, Democrat of California, is going to be swayed by the fact that Jack Black is doing a Sting ripoff or anything else? That's what I don't get.
They won't know because they have the phone number up in the video, so they're going to get maybe a few million views, get people to call, and then the congressmen and senators will be.
To be honest, it's out of Congress's hands now. President Obama, if Congress is going to veto it, they're going to come back, and President Obama is going to say no way. He's going to override the veto, and it gets signed. Are we kidding?
Well, but that's how it works. They get to.
Well, I know how it works. So who are they talking to? I'm not sure. Maybe they're just talking to the young people. Stay with us.
They're talking to us.
You have the Dempsey quote?
Yes. Thank you very much. Let's talk about. Well, do you want me to do the Dempsey quote first?
Can I set it up a little bit?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. So you saw that.
Wait, she says I just been told we don't have Dempsey's quote.
Okay. Well, let me just tell you what he said.
Sure.
See, I should have just done the A block, but I never could have done the monologue as well as you. Okay, so in the Global Zero piece with the celebrities and with President Obama, when you showed the juxtaposition that you bumped those sound bites together, they're all saying the same thing. Mm-hmm. Today, General Dempsey, the Joint Chairman, Joint Chiefs. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs.
Somebody had a joint earlier.
Sorry, I didn't. I just wasn't prepared because I thought you would have the soundbite. He says, I don't think that that's true.
Right.
Okay? This is the head of the military who is supposedly advising President Obama. He says, there's not just a black and white choice. No, there's lots of other things that could be done.
And we've dealt with those with sanctions with Iran and other countries. I want to do a call for it. This is interesting. Apparently, in the Iran deal, there are secret parts to it that Iran is privy to that the American public is not. Mm-hmm. And here we have Tom Cotton talking to John Kerry about this.
John Kerry.
Classified because it's not a sensitive U.S. government document. The Ayatollahs know what they agreed to.
Because we respect the process of the IEA and we don't have their authorization to reveal what is a confidential agreement between them and another country.
So the Ayatollahs will know what they agreed to, but not the American people.
Well, no, not exactly.
So, Kimberly, he looks like Tom knocked Kerry off his bicycle.
That family should just stick to the ketchup because that's all that's good that's happening there.
Yes.
I mean, that makes no sense. We want to respect the process, so the Ayatollahs are going to know exactly what's in it, but out of respect, the U.S. is like, we don't want to be nosy. We're going to respect the process. We don't need to know anything, but we're going to agree to this deal, and it's in the U.S. best interest. That should frighten people.
Mm-hmm. We're always operating, Eric, from the assumption that we are the bad guy.
We're the bad guy.
Yeah, that's always it.
But don't forget, President Obama said from the very get-go.
Act bad.
Exactly. What is he shouting death to Iran? Not what is shouting death to America?
Let's shout.
But we've been acting bad, and President Obama is the savior who came in and cleaned up the American way. Listen, we're not going to go attack anyone. We're going to be really cool. We're not going to be exceptional anymore. Everyone's on an equal playing field. I mean, that's dangerous. That's more dangerous than making this deal with Iran. Do these celebrities even have an idea what Iran is up to? What Iran wants to do with their nuclear enrichment of uranium?
We'll agree with the deal. Then what we do is totally go around it. Then we go and steal their stuff and bomb them and do whatever else we need to do. Right?
They think Iran is a flock of seagulls song.
Were any of those celebrities, I don't know, were any of those celebrities Jewish?
So bad.
I have no idea. I think Natasha has Jewish heritage, yes. I believe she does.
Natasha Lyonne?
Yes, I believe so.
Did you do a DNA test? How do you know?
Because I read her Wikipedia page.
Oh, it's on there?
Brzezinski.
Because if you're Jewish and you're a celebrity, I'm shocked that you're going to go on record saying this is a good idea.
Well, I'm Jewish and I'm not a celebrity, and I have question marks about this, but I'm not. But I'm not willing to.
Would you have gone on that video, the Global Zero video, saying, "Hey"?
I certainly can do a much better cover. I would do a Sting cover much better than Jack Black did if I did. I'll just
the best thing about when you're on with Greg is that you two have a conversation about pop culture that it's amazing to watch, and I have no idea what's going on.
Well, maybe if we talked more about Dierks Bentley, it would be a bit different.
I mean,
she's bent for Bentley.
Whoa!
All right. What does that mean? That means you like her.
I don't know what it means. I just think I should be offended.
Yes.
Isn't it a him?
What? Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is.
All right. What happened?
Yeah.
Will the mainstream media really cover the Planned Parenthood videos?